hello. Here we are. Hey, how's everybody doing? Nice. By applause, who's been to Friday Night Fights before? Nice. Applause, who's here for the first time? Nice. Who's here to see band practice? Who's here to see reunion tour? Who's totally neutral? Okay. Who's in the balcony? Nice. Left side, give me some noise. Right side, do better than them. Left side. Balcony. Just you. Yeah! All right. Well, it's Friday Night Fights. You made the right decision. You're here. I'm Jay Fluang. I'm your host. We're in for a battle. A musical battle, okay? Both of these improv groups are musically inclined. So who's excited for some music improv? I am. Also, we have a very special performance presentation by Hannah Kim. Yeah! She is rad, and I like her. She's into tarot. Who's into tarot? Hail Satan. All right. So, okay, now just for the newbies, each team, 2 improv teams, they're going to get 17 minutes. It'll be on the clock. We'll be counting down. Once it gets to 0, lights out. Mid-sentence, perfect landing. We're going to find out. And then after we see both sets, you, the audience, will get to vote, and the winner will continue on, okay? So band practice is looking to hold the title, and reunion tour is looking to steal it. It's going to be a wild ride. Okay. Put your hands together for your challenging group, Reunion Tour! Reunion Tour, yeah, go there, yeah. They're hoping to keep this going. Defending their title, it is Band Practice! All right, band practice. Now, how many times have you won Friday Night Fights? Twice. This could be the 3rd time. What's going on coming into this? I feel like I could be in this group. Thank you. Yeah, you look great too. Yeah, everyone. Yeah. Yeah.
You look good.
Okay.
Super good.
Great. Is that how we're feeling? How are we feeling coming in?
We're feeling like we want to do our best and earn your respect.
Safe answer. Okay, great. Reunion tour. You won last night. How are you feeling? How are you coming into this fight?
You know, it's such an honor to be on stage with such...
I'm still gonna hold it.
It's an honor to be here with band practice. They're a couple of musical prodigies, and we're hoping that after this, they'll just adopt us.
Oh.
Will you be our dads?
I'm not financially suited for that.
Just like my real dad.
Oh. All right, starting off strong. Okay, I like it. Usually, both groups are just like, wah, wah. Okay, cool. So, you've got 3 members. We gotta play a game to figure out who's gonna go first, who's gonna go second. You only have 2, so we need a quick-witted audience member who would like to come up on stage and... Why are you pointing at her?
Because she would be the perfect person.
When you volunteer somebody else, you volunteer yourself. So what is your name?
Jerry Ann.
Give it up for Jerry Ann! Okay, so let's get everybody kind of squished together. Come on over here. We're gonna play a category pal game. You are gonna give us a category that you could list many things off of, and I'm gonna point to each one of these players, and they have to answer in that category rapid fire, and if you don't like it, or they stumble, or they repeat, then you, the audience, yell pow really violently. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. You're there. All right. So let's get our first category. What is it? What was that? Diseases. I thought you said Disney seasons. And I was like, same thing. Okay, great. Diseases. Okay, here we go. Diseases.
Influenza.
Common cold.
Ebola. Leprosy.
Syphilis.
Psoriasis. Staphylococcus.
Bubonic plague.
Sickle cell.
Strep.
Headache.
AIDS.
practice round. Yeah. And, you're on this team, okay? So, you know, let's bring up the bar. Okay, new category. What was that over there? Monsters. Okay, here we go. Monsters. Oh my God. Sit down. Sit the fuck down. Goodbye. All right. Who wants to get up here? Who wants to make a real effort? No one? No? Yeah, okay, you get up here. Yeah. Emily, get up here. Yeah. Okay. Monsters. Hey, give it up for Emily. Okay, here we go. Jump right into it. Monsters. Here we go.
Under the bed.
Frankenstein.
Swamp Thing.
Loch Ness.
Frankenstein's monster.
Boogeyman. Mike Sully.
Zach Squatch.
Beetlejuice.
Get out. You gotta be quick. Okay. Yeah, you're out. All right, next category.
Musicals.
Musicals.
Why didn't you say that earlier?
Musicals. Here. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Who's never been to Friday Night Fights before? Okay. You can save one person, but only one. Do you want to save Heather? Sure. All right, you're back in. That was it. Okay. Musicals. Here we go.
Sugar. Moulin Rouge. Chorus line.
You're out. All right. Next category. What was it? Documentary films. Here we go.
Playing a Scotsy.
13th Amendment.
Inside Man.
Then Blue Line.
Jane.
Planet Earth. Wild Wild Country.
Cosmos.
25 years.
Song.
Yeah, good up there, Emily. Yeah. All right, from the balcony, what's our next category? Modes of transportation. Here we go.
Heelys.
Car.
Rickshaw.
Skateboard.
Scooter.
Bus.
What?
Bus. He said the bus. Okay, over here, next category. What was that? TV shows.
Law and Order.
Game of Thrones.
SpongeBob.
Simpsons.
Sopranos.
Mandalorian.
Family Guy.
Bob's Burgers.
The one with the wizards.
Goodbye.
CJ.
Oh, this is down to 2 teams. We need a good category. Oh, ooh, discontinued cars. All right. Come on, you got this. Okay. Discontinued cars.
Model T.
Ford Model F.
Hey, give it up for Jack! You did it. Okay. Do you want to go first or second?
Stop. It's getting late.
Second.
Okay, everybody leave the stage. All right, let's get 17 minutes on the clock. All right, no more, no less. Your first group, go bananas for reunion tour!
Hi! We're Reunion Tour. We are a band that broke up 5 years ago, and we've reunited for a, you guessed it, reunion tour. So since this is improv, we're gonna make you do basically all the work by asking for suggestions, but we're gonna do it during the set. So, whenever you hear this sound, you yell out a suggestion, a word, a thought, a phrase, I don't know, it's up to you. Make sense? Yeah. Resounding yes. To start us off so you can practice, what's your favorite animal? Manatee? All right, let's do it. Hey everybody, we're Friendly Manatee. Thank you all so much for being here. Now, set the stage. It's a dive bar, dimly lit. None of the bulbs are covered and most of them are flickering.
The bar serves 40 different types of kombucha.
There's still Halloween decorations up from 2017.
You know there's Big Buck Hunter in the back.
The room is lit strictly by neon signs.
Now, the green room is actually just a back alleyway right next to a dumpster. but it's good enough. All right. Welcome everybody to our first show on our reunion tour. Hello, Scat-Poos! All right, we're gonna jump right into it. It's our #1 hit. You know it already. That's the song that's about Teslas. Electric car, 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 electric car. How else are you gonna know that I'm so much better than you unless I'm driving an electric car?
Electric car.
It's black and it's shiny, it costs more than your house. Just so you know it, I'm better than you. Electric car, 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 electric car.
Drive me around, let's impress my friends. I'm so glad I said yes to this date. But I'm a little nervous, cause you still haven't shown, and you're like 2.5 hours late.
Electric car, 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 electric car.
I wanna save the planet,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
so I go electric.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I just plug it in
yeah,
to
yeah,
my
yeah.
garage, and I'm ready to go.
Electric car, electric car, electric car.
There we go.
Electric car, electric car, electric car, electric car, electric car, electric car. Thank you, everybody.
It's my cousin's over there, you see him?
Is he the one that's asleep?
Jimmy, wake up! No, he's awake now.
Wow. We didn't expect so many people, and there are like 14 of you. Thank you so much for being
Thank you
here.
all so much.
Well, if you've been following the band's Instagram account, which I do manage, you know that I've taken some time away. You know, I've been out on the farm with Brother Patrick, and I'm just so happy to be back here. You guys are all so clean-shaven.
It's really
So
good to
refreshing.
see you in your regular plain clothes.
I know, I didn't think they would fit. I've been mostly wearing white linens.
That's great. Well, while you were off at the farm,
Yeah.
I've been working on my solo career with spoons. That's the only instrument I play. It's a very unique album. You're welcome to purchase it.
We've got
on
lots of
SoundCloud,
extras.
if that's a thing. She used to do all the technology, so, you know.
And also, let's hear it for our guitarist, River, doing such a great job.
My career in children's music writing hasn't really taken off yet, so Baby Shark really just like put a damper.
Honestly.
It's been really stiff competition.
Well, speaking of hit songs, though, you know our next one. It's the one that's about
Infant fish.
Skip folds.
It's about infant fish. Whenever I make a wish, 'cause I think you're such a dish. In all of the sea, you're my favorite baby fish. You're my favorite baby fish.
You're my favorite baby fish. I go to sea,
fine.
You know, all that matters is that we're all here together.
Yeah.
It's just
we're
like
doing great so far, I think.
it's just like Brother Patrick always says, we all share one body. And a bed.
That's great. What a great analogy.
I work
so
with
wise.
children. I don't think that's appropriate.
Sharing is caring.
I'm really glad we're back together. I'm really glad we got you off that farm, sweetie. Can I just hug you a little bit?
Oh. I'm happy to be here too. The family does miss me, but you know, this is fun.
We missed you more.
Yeah, for sure.
We missed you more.
Wow.
It's not a band without you.
Oh, you guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna cry.
I think that's us. I think
Oh,
he's calling
okay.
us.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
cry, just...
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cry a little bit.
Okay.
Hi everybody, we're back. We are friendly manatees. Hello.
Just one quick second. If you have the license plate of 80013, you're parked in a fire lane.
Red.
I'm pretty sure that's yours.
You got it.
Let's move it out. All right, let's carry on.
Yeah, really quick, I wanted to mention the special tonight is actually an herbal kombucha. It's made with thyme. You know, just get a shot of it.
Try it out.
It's not very good, but you know, the bartender did his best, okay?
He's trying hard.
All right, let's go on to our next song. It's the one that's about
Macaroni and cheese.
macaroni and cheese.
You comfort me. You comfort me. You comfort me. You comfort me. Just like mom and dad used to make for me. You make me mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
I can never have the blues, 'cause I've got you to make me delicious food. You're my comfort, and you comfort me. You comfort me. You comfort me.
I can't have cheese. I'm Asian, and I'm lactose intolerant. But I can appreciate that you like mac and cheese. That's cool. That's cool.
You comfort me. You comfort me.
You comfort me.
You comfort me. Yeah, you comfort me.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
You comfort me.
Mac and cheese.
You comfort me.
Mac and cheese.
Comfort me. You comfort me. You comfort me. Like mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Like mac and cheese.
You comfort me. Oh, you comfort me.
Like mac and cheese.
Alright. Can I just say, it's so nice to be back on tour. We've got a lot of great venues coming up. We're here in Scappoose, and next up, we've got Oregon City, Gresham, the Dalles, all the big ones.
We're really making it out there.
Alright, well,
Actually, I was hoping we could, like, maybe do a little demo of one of my children's songs. Is that cool? The people want to hear the kids' songs. Thank you.
sure, River.
Don't pretend like you don't love that.
Alright, River, let's do it. Let's do it.
You are my sunshine.
Uncomfortably
Taking a nap.
Yeah, the kid's song about naps.
Love naps. into it, and that is what matters, and I'm so proud of you for that. Anyway,
You know what? Hey, you know what's gonna really end this super great?
what?
Remember that song we had that they played on K-Boo?
Yes.
You remember?
I remember.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Janice remembers!
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
requesting it.
letting us
Thank you for
know.
Love that
requesting
shirt with our faces on it.
That's a really
that.
cute touch. We're not embarrassed by that at all.
Anyway, so you remember the song? It's the one.
Come on your shoe.
Giant squid.
Necrotic tissue.
Caribou.
Trapeze.
Let's give the people what they want. It's about caribou.
Don't cry, it's fine.
I also love caribou. Let's do it.
It's a little weird.
Got it. You're like your nap song, River.
Take a nap. Okay.
Okay, let's just sing the song. Okay, great.
Break up the band again. You're my boo, and I care about you. You're my boo, and I care about you. Caribou. Not just for Christmas anymore. I was so happy when you knocked on my door. Now my life is so magical and nice. Now my heart isn't covered in fucking ice. I care about you. You're my boo. Care about you. Caribou. You're my boo. Caribou. Care about you. Caribou.
Don't let the past affect our future.
No, no, no.
I'm seeing fields of green and you and I in the picture.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm in love and I'm not afraid to say
Antlers,
you'll
antlers.
be the one next to me on my wedding day.
You're my boo. I care about you, caribou. You're my boo. And I care about you, caribou.
Sorry, I don't know much about you. But I know I think I care for you. I thought you were maybe a moose. But I guess you're a caribou.
You're my boo. I care about you, caribou. You're my boo. And I care about you, caribou.
You're my boo. Care about you.
I don't know how you could say that you don't know me. It's been like 10 years, but that's okay. I know you encounter a lot of Arctic mammals, but I want you to know
Like mammoths.
you're special, even though you're extinct like a mammoth. You're a caribou. I care about you. And I care about you, caribou. You're my boo. And I care about you, caribou. You're my boo. I care about you, caribou. You're my boo.
You're my boo.
Care about you, caribou. Caribou. Thank you. We are Friendly Neighbors.
Keep it going for band reunion tour. Yeah. One more time. All right, 17 minutes back on the clock. Your next improv group, the Champs. Will they hold on to it? Give it up for band practice.
This is Jack. This is Jack.
This is Jake.
Hey, we're band practice. What you're gonna see is band practice. We're gonna drop right into the middle of a band practice. We're rehearsing. Maybe it's been a while since we played a show. So what we need from y'all is, what are we getting ready for? What are we rehearsing for?
Right, Sadie Hawkins!
Sadie Hawkins? Sadie Hawkins.
Is that like a dance that you do?
Yeah, she asks first. How it should always be.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. What we need now, one more thing. Can we get a suggestion of a song that we play but doesn't exist anywhere else in the world?
No will to live.
I heard two real good ones. What did you hear?
I have no will to live, and it wasn't. Yeah. What did you hear?
I heard Summon the Queen. Yeah.
Oh.
Summon the Queen.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to use both of those.
We're gonna have to use them both.
Yeah.
All right. This is band practice. Thank you.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you. Damn. Darn.
Hey, ow. Yeah, that hurts, Dennis. Well, because you're strong, because you go to the gym.
I do.
Yeah, you're over at Ab Dungeon every day, pretty much.
Yeah, man.
I seen you.
I walk down those steps in the dungeon, and then it's like a state of mind.
Yeah.
It's like I'm torturing my muscles, but right when they're about to like give new information, I'm like, you rest and grow. But anyway, I'm proud of you.
Thanks, man. I didn't think I was gonna get it. You know, I went in and I was doubting and this is me, kind of doubting me. This is me looking in the mirror and seeing.
You're such a doubter. You just write yourself letters saying you're not gonna succeed. Why do you do that to yourself?
Why do I show you those letters? That's the question. Why do I show you those letters?
I think it's cry for help. I'm here to help. I'm proud of you. You got it.
I got it. Thanks, man. I'm bomber pilot number 6.
Yeah.
Bomber pilot number 6 in the new World War II movie.
Yeah. Finding the war.
Finding the war. Yeah. Newsflash. You found it. Yeah.
No spoilers, man. I
Oh,
wanna
dude,
see it.
I'm sorry.
I want to get lost in that world. I don't even know that it's you under that helmet, you know?
Dude, watch this. Watch this.
Okay.
This is how I auditioned.
Okay. It's an audition.
Captain! We are going down, yeah. I'm out of gas and I'm out of bullets. But I got enough to get one last son of a bitch. Alright? Now listen, when I signed up for my country, Germany, I said I'm gonna fight, okay? I'm fighting for little...
Stop.
Spoilers, I'm sorry.
I'm so proud of you. That's amazing.
What's crazy, there weren't even lines in the script. No lines in the script.
And you've never taken an acting class ever?
What's it look like? What does it look like?
You should know the words.
Oh,
By the way. Man. Bomber number 6.
yeah.
What do you think we should open with something? Does the dancing start right away? Two questions, answer whichever you choose.
I will say that the dancing did not start right away for me, nor did the dancing ever get there. You know, my Sadie Hawkins, you know, mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never went to one. Honestly, I don't even really know what it is. But you told me once we booked the gig. Thank you.
Yeah, honestly, they pay.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
As long as we get that. Maybe you open with something slow so they don't feel like they have to dance yet.
Yeah.
You know?
That sucks.
Hey,
That's
you're bomber
Sorry.
pilot number 6.
reporting for duty.
You're gonna do a German.
No, then that's the thing is I made a choice.
It wasn't in the script to be a German You added that. Man,
Yeah, yeah,
you improvised that.
yeah.
That's legit. That's cool. They like that.
They loved it. I got the part.
Because the writer's like, this is the best I can do. If you could punch it up for me. Bring in your ideas. Let's do bring it.
Bring it in. I can't get this thing to be in tune. I'm just gonna play. I'm bringing it in, bringing it all the way in, bringing it so far in.
I'm letting it out. So far out. I don't know what I'm gonna do if it don't come out. Letting it out.
I'm letting it out.
I'm letting it all the way out. Don't know what I'm gonna do. So let it all out.
Sometimes it hurts, other times it feels good. Sometimes I know I shouldn't do the things that I feel I should. It's confusing as hell and it hurts. Confusing as hell and it hurts. I don't know what to do anytime I look at myself. So I'm going to let it all out. Let it all out. Let it all out. Let it
Probably by the end it'll be like, maybe we'll start dancing to the next song.
For sure.
Because I don't think at any point during that they're going to think it's time to dance.
No, they're gonna think. Let me grab some punch.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
gonna think, let me grab this tiny little slider. All right? It's a pork banh mi.
Is it going to be... Is Bon
Catered.
Appetit catering this?
Bon appetit!
Oh, I fucking love them.
Dude, guess what? We get a discount. We get a discount on dinner, yeah.
Sweet. I'm not gonna eat all day.
You're not gonna eat all day? Is that how you look so good?
Shut up. No, it's Ab Dungeon.
I didn't mean that. That was like a dig. That was, all right. That was,
No,
I
I'm
was
just-
projecting. I project. I project.
Did you write yourself a letter about this? Hey.
No. Right. That's
That
weird.
the way you say
I
no, it
emailed.
sounds...
I wrote an email.
The way you're talking, it sounds like you emailed it to yourself today.
It's
and
a
you're-
draft. It's saved in my drafts. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, why don't you... I gotta keep an eye on you. Send it to me. Send it to me. Ooh. What you gotta do? Say what you call that, baby?
Vicious or crowd!
Feet. What you call that thing on your feet, baby?
For sure, that's shoes.
Yeah! It was right on the tip of my tongue.
I'm gonna summon the queen. Summon that queen, yeah. Summon the queen. Oh,
Queen, could you come in here for just a moment? He wanted to talk to you. And you know, just been a really big fan. I couldn't help but notice maybe you're a big friend of us.
you're my subject, have respect. I'm the queen of this land. Keep playing that guitar with your hand. Ask me out like a man.
Summon the queen! Summoning the queen.
Oh yeah, I do a solo.
Summoning the queen. Summon the queen, you gotta summon the queen, you gotta summon the queen, summon that queen.
And if you're not dancing then,
Yeah, what? If they're not dancing, then what?
it's gonna suck. That
Yeah.
won't-
That's honestly, that's the most.
That's my worst case scenario.
And that's the best song we have.
You don't need
This could be a night
that. What?
to remember.
Okay.
I was not gonna say nightmare.
For sure?
Yeah.
It seemed a lot like that was exactly the last half, the butt half of that word.
It's just that no one asked me.
What do you?
No one asked me as Sadie Hawkins. I know that that I shouldn't have expected to be asked, and that we don't go to the school. The band, it's hired to play it. I don't know.
Hey. I wrote one last letter for you
Sure.
before I switched to Gmail.
Good.
Go ahead. Read it back to me. I know it.
Read. Will you go?
Well, the girl asks first, but look at how strong you are. What do you?
Yeah, of course I will. Of course I will. Of course I will. Of course I will. Of course I will.
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 We wrote a song about
Yes.
Will Smith. No will
No.
to live.
Yeah! That's what it was. Let's get to it, honestly.
You're right. You're playing the harmonica?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's so cool. Is that D or G?
It's in G.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
once a Gemini man. Well, you shouldn't feel bad. 'Cause everybody saw Independence Day. We only liked you in Fresh Prince anyway. You think that's gonna go over? Well,
I don't think they'll know who Will Smith is.
oh,
It's high school.
should we do about a different Will? Shakespeare.
Yeah. The immortal bard. What a nice guy. The immortal bard. He died. Are there other Wills maybe that we could do?
Not a one.
Okay, so many instruments, okay. Wow, you just got your face rocked by musical improv. So now is the time to vote. Turn to your table, your pieces of paper, your pens, and you can either vote for reunion tour or band practice. You're not left out either, balcony. There should be some paper up there. Vote. Morgan and Kendall are gonna go around and they're gonna collect your vote. Give it up for Kendall! He's amazing. So now, we want everyone to vote in real life and here. And we want to collect all those votes. If they don't collect your vote, get them. Every vote counts, okay? And while we are collecting and tabulating the vote, we have a very special presentation. A friend of mine and somebody who I really respect. Please give a warm round of applause to Hannah Kim! Thank you.
Is this on? It is? Thanks. Okay, cool. Thanks, Jay. I respect you a lot, too. The last time I was on this stage, I was doing a PowerPoint presentation on Soft Boys on Hinge. Some of you might know me from that. Thank you. It's not necessarily to stand up yet. Like in that presentation, I briefly mentioned in passing a breakup that I had experienced last year. So tonight, I'm gonna delve more deeply into the relationship before that breakup. So yeah, thank you. Think of it as like a preface to the Hinge show, which you can watch online. Yeah, so it's exciting because we are going to time travel to 2017, which is when I wrote this stand-up set about my then boyfriend. So yeah, I did edit it a little bit for tonight, but you are gonna get a glimpse of 2017 Hannah Kim. She was pretty cute. I hope you like her. Okay, yeah. So welcome to the stage, 2017 Hannah. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So the other day I was FaceTiming two friends from college, and one of them's in law school, so she's dating this lawyer guy who's making $1 million a year, right? Like, wow. And so she was talking to us like, oh, I feel kind of weird about like how much more successful he is than me. Like, I don't even know if it makes sense for me to go to like become a lawyer if he's already making so much money, you know? And so then my other friend who's in med school is like, don't give up your career for a man, you know? And I'm like, yeah, girl power, like lean the fuck in, you know? But then I thought about it, and I was like, does this apply to me? Because like, being a doctor and lawyer is like serious shit, you know what I mean? But like, I work in digital advertising, thanks. And for those of you who aren't familiar with my field, like, you know, on Google when you search something and there's a result and it says ad in the corner, that's what I do for car dealers. So Yeah, it's pretty groundbreaking. So actually, yeah, I would give up my career for a man, okay? And if a man comes through who makes $1 million a year, like, I will never even Google anything again, okay? Like, it's over. I'm a Bing girl now. So yeah, if there are any rich men out here tonight, let's link up after. You can form a queue by the door. That's why I'm here tonight, actually. Just kidding. Okay, I'm kidding. Obviously because these are supposed to be jokes. But I'm also kidding because I'm in a committed monogamous relationship. Thank you. In 2017. And he's great, but unfortunately has not relieved me of my career of being yelled at by irate car salesmen because he's not a millionaire lawyer, okay? And he's not a millionaire at all. He is a taxi driver in Eugene, not Lyft, not Uber, like taxi. And there's nothing wrong with driving, taxi for a living at all. But I will admit I am a little bit confused, okay? And I am confused because he is a cis-het white man from a loving middle-class family. So I'm like, what happened here? Like we had all the tools and like just the execution just didn't happen. And let me just paint you a picture, right? Like this is a guy who growing up ate unlimited Olive Garden every year for his birthday, okay? Like, this is someone who had 2 pet goats on his family's, like, acres and acres of land, right? This is someone whose mother is a woman who works in programming during the day and then makes homemade cinnamon rolls with homemade icing at night. Like, are you following? Okay, like, when people talk about the American dream, like, this is what they're talking about, okay? So, what happened, Like, if life was a video game, he would be living life on easy mode. And I know a lot about video games, so I feel confident making that analogy. Speaking of video games, in the 28 years of his life, the biggest problem he's experienced is a crippling video game addiction. I'm being completely serious. But don't worry, he has overcome that, so it's a pretty inspiring story. Yes, super inspiring. So it's just like, what happened? Like, where did we go wrong, right? Like, where did we go wrong? Like, to use another analogy that I'm very comfortable making, it's like he's a baseball player, and he has the most expensive bat. He has, rigorous coaching from the best coaches in the industry, and, he has, like, naturally good hand-eye coordination, all of that. He never gets catcalled on the way walking home from baseball practice. And on top of that, when it's his turn, the pitcher throws him an easy ball throw, and instead of hitting the home run that is his destiny, he drops his designer bat onto the home plate, runs off the baseball court, slides into a taxi, and drives away to pick up his first passenger. Like, I'm not even mad, I'm just like, it's just a waste, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have privilege, use it or lose it. Like, use it before it expires, that's my motto. I never thought I'd say this, but be more like George W. Bush. Like, there's a man, right? Like, there's a man who, he described himself as an average student, okay? And then went to Yale for undergrad, Harvard for MBA, and then, he became the leader of the free world. Like, talk about failing upward, right? Like, talk about making lemonade out of mediocrity, right? And I know our current president also falls into this category, but I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to summon him here. But it's fine. It's totally fine. I will be the rich white man in this relationship. I will wear the white Reeboks and gray hoodie in this relationship. He can stay at home while I go to work. He can have the lasagna hot and ready when I come back with leather briefcase in hand, exhausted after a long, hard day of search engine optimization. And in his spare time, he can, with all the money I'm making from digital advertising, he can, work on his hobbies like photography or playing music in his band. He is in a band, because of course he is. Which brings me to the next point in my TED Talk, which is, I was so brainwashed by the white supremacist patriarchal overlords that I used to relate more to John Lennon than Yoko Ono. And it's like, it's not like you can't relate to people who don't look like you, like white men, give it a try sometime. But first of all, John Lennon used to be women. Second of all, I am Yoko Ono. I'm an Asian woman artist with a middle part who is dating a white man in a rock band, right? And I'm aggressively trying to break up their band. Just kidding. Yoko didn't do that shit. A big litmus test for me these days is how people talk about Yoko Ono, because so much of the hatred directed towards her is so rooted in racism, sexism, and xenophobia. And if you're a grown adult who has not thought about that yet, I will judge you for that. So if when a cishet white man, this has really happened, this isn't theoretical, tries to talk to me about how Yoko Ono broke up with the Beatles, I'm like, cool. Please do not pause or delay as you are leaving my vicinity forever. But it's okay. Not everyone. It's okay if you guys don't know. If you guys don't know what's up, I have some homework for you guys. I don't have time to get into all of this right now. If you follow this blog, look up this blog, Yoko Ono Feminist. This is not a joke. Write it down. This will be on the quiz. So yeah, check this out. But anyway, are we really going to blame Yoko for the Beatles breaking up? Okay, because according to the George Harrison song, all things must pass. Right? That's my understanding of life. And so the Beatles were together for 10 years. That's a long time. Okay? That's enough time. I don't know what else you want. And honestly, the best thing you can wish for your heroes is that they quit while they're ahead. You know what I mean? Get out of the game before you start tweeting things like Bill Cosby innocent and pictures of you with a MAGA hat on. You know what I mean? Get out of the game before you become dead to me, right? And ruin your own legacy. Second of all, are we really gonna blame one woman for the actions of 4 grown-ass adult men? Right? Thank you. People are oh, Yoko is this talentless bitch who didn't know her place and was interfering and meddling with these men making their real art, And then those same people are Yoko Ono is a witch and a sorceress who seduced John Lennon and stole all his money. And it's which is it? Are women useless props who are inherently less talented than men? Or are women powerful witches who bring men under their spell and are single-handedly responsible for ruining one of the most famous bands in history, Which is it? You can't have it both ways, you know what I mean? That's so silly. Lastly, I want to tell a little anecdote about the Beatles. And don't worry guys, I took a class on the Beatles in college, so I do come bearing credentials. So, before they lost control over, their copyrights, the Lennon and McCartney copyrights were owned by a corporation that John and Paul held equal shares in, right? So the idea is that they're holding equal shares, so they have equal ownership over the music that they co-wrote, right? Makes sense, right? Fair, even. But then Paul went behind John's back and started buying more shares so that he could own more, he could have more ownership over their music, right? Wow. And he claimed that it was for the both of them, that he was doing it for the both of them, right? Which makes sense because, the best way to be helpful and collaborative to your friend is to do something shady in secret without their knowledge, That's a really good way to be supportive. So, it sucks that Yoko Ono came and ruined this healthy dynamic between these two men, you know what I mean? That sucks. Everything was so perfect. Why did she have to ruin it, If you don't want your band to break up, maybe try not being a lying, backstabbing control freak. I love you, Paul, I really do, but Gemini to fellow Gemini, you were being a two-faced bitch, okay? And that's exactly the kind of behavior that, gives Geminis a bad rep, so you need to calm down. In conclusion, long live Yoko Ono. That's why I came out tonight. And to celebrate her tonight, I'm now gonna sing her rendition of Katy Perry's Firework. I'm just kidding. You guys got scared for a second, right? Look, you don't have to like her music, okay? You don't have to understand her art, but you don't have to like her as a person, but you will respect her, okay? And, like, stop, bringing up the Beatles with her because, like, she doesn't care, okay? Like, she could not care less about her partner's band, which is another thing we both have in common. Okay, so to end, I actually do want to share a Yoko Ono piece, not a musical one. I still love you though, Yoko. This is from her book, Grapefruit. It's called Tuna Fish Sandwich Piece. Imagine 1,000 suns shining in the sky at the same time. Let them shine for 1 hour. Then, imagine them melting into the sky. Make one tuna fish sandwich and eat. Thank you.
Hannah Kim. Keep it going for Hannah Kim. I love her. Find her and follow her, support her. Check out that article and give Yoko Ono a shot. Okay. Yeah. And fuck Paul McCartney. Yeah. Why didn't he die first? I've always thought that. Yeah. Okay. I have the winner in my pocket. Can I get a drum roll, please? And the winner of tonight is Band Practice! There they are, Band Practice. They will be back at the next Friday Night Fights to defend their title. Friday Night Fights happens every first and third Friday here at the beautiful Curious Comedy Theater. I'll be there, they'll be there, and so will you. Have a good night. Goodbye.